Here's a look at the emini S&P for Monday, September the 12th, 2011. We're suggesting on Friday that potentially the market could be exhausting itself to the downside, and that if the overnight trade looks strong, then look for a rally. Well, obviously that did not occur, but instead the market opened lower in the overnight session, actually down here below Friday's low. So a negative development. Our next area down that we were looking at is all the way down about 15. Now the market got down to 23 and change here, and then had a bounce here before it closed in the overnight session. So it opened right about here. But during the market's action early in the session today, it showed some really good early strength. It then turned around, came down, made a new low for the day before really bottoming out and then having a tremendous rally, some 30 points off of the low. So that's a good turn. Sort of a little bit more of a dip than what we anticipated, but just the same, nice to see the market move up as nicely as it did. So we think that there's probably more to come. We're really looking around 55 as the first area of major support. More of a preference to be trading on the long side going into tomorrow. If it should hold below 55, we would not be as enthusiastic about being long. The next support down below that would be about 51, and then at 44. So there is room to move to the downside should it come below 55. Other than that, we look at the market to probably get up to about 70, and then perhaps 76 is the next two targets on the upside. These are the market profiles for the regular trading hours only, the one that we just looked at back here. These are the market profiles that include the overnight session. So this was Friday's, and then this was today's, Monday's. This was the overnight session. So the one you're looking at right here is the regular trading hours only. So here is our software that shows our trades today. We had a long trade here, which worked out very nicely. We were able to get long. Market was quite volatile at that time, so we only did a half a position, and as a result there was no trade here, even though we did have an up indication because we were still long the trade. And it had a nice rally here, moving pretty nicely to the upside there. It was about 5 points or so. So that worked out well. The next trade that was set up was a short one. It didn't get filled until here. In the meantime, we had a long trade here triggered. We didn't take that one, being in the mostly intraday down still. Although this trade here worked out to be just beautiful. Here's a long right here, and it had a beautiful rally. That was actually a long from down there at I think it was around 34, 35 and change. Rounds up to 44. We did take this trade here, the short at 44. So this is actually our second trade of the day. This was the first one, and it had a tremendous sell-off. Came down here, bounced a little bit. We were able to hold on all the way down to here. Got stopped out on this trade right in here. So that was a tremendous gain of 7.5 points on the final partial position on that after hitting our first two objectives. Moved 9.25 points in our favor, so that worked out great. We did have another trade in here. It was a long one right here, as you can see, that we did unfortunately get stopped on. And then you can see the market did come back down here for another test of the low of the day before having that tremendous rally upward. So yeah, not a bad day. Taking our trades, the market logic trades with the filter and so forth, was still a very nicely profitable day. And with these systematic trades really working out very nicely for us. And of course our members really develop a good market feel, and as they've been with us longer, they have a really good chance of outperforming those systematic trades because of the market feel they're able to develop over time. So any questions or comments, just get a hold of us right here at info@eminidaytrader.com. Always enjoy hearing your questions and comments. So just get a hold of us anytime, and of course our phone number is also on the website. So that'll be it for today. Thanks, and we'll see you again tomorrow.